Alright, Lord willing, today is the day that we are going to get this thing cranking. I'm going to get to the bottom of my coolant leak because that definitely leaked out since last time I filled it. And I'm pretty sure I know where it's coming from. So I have a decent amount of work I have to do today, and at least it's dry under the engine bay. It rained everywhere else, especially on the lawn. Oh! What's going on over there? It looks like we got a FedEx truck stuck in our garden. Yeah, so I you know, if you ordered some big toast wraps with FedEx, you know, I'd probably get them on Monday. Probably run that into that hole down. Took a little while, but it's working. Blocking them hugs. My old boss, anytime he used to go and he'd deliver, he'd get in a wreck. He'd hit something. He hit a UPS truck. He took out somebody's like rock wall. Yeah, it just, all of our trucks got something. So over here with this guy again, I really want to eliminate my cooling leak from the mix. Because with these cars, it flashes stop at you in the dash and it beeps at you and has all its issues when it senses there's no coolant. So let's tear it apart. So I found out why it was leaking. The temperature sensor, I actually left it out of the car. Because I was like feeling out with my fingers and I found the wire, the plug, and I put it down the hole and there was nothing to plug it onto. And then I remembered this was sitting on top of my toolbox and I said, oh, so let me put this in and see if the coolant leak stops. Alright, so we gotta get this guy into place. I actually just went out and bought a new sensor because I'm missing my clip. And then in the store, I broke the clip. So, I bought a clip for 79 cents, which is also plastic.
We have designed these special clips that only work once. So you have to change whole wiring harness every time you change clip.
I think the Germans that designed these clips were in cahoots with your friend over at the Bleeder Company.
Stuart, that was brilliant of you. Just think of all the bleeders we will be able to sell.
The only issue is their plan backfired on them. You can't get them off, so you can't buy the bleeders. Gotta get this clip on. This 80-cent clip that is probably going to break. Oh! It didn't break! It didn't break! Ah! It was flexing too. So the guy at the Napa store said, yeah, as soon as you put it in, you're gonna find the old clip. And I just found the old clip. It actually was in my pocket the whole time, taped up. So it actually went to the store with me. I took a short lap around the block, and halfway through I shut it off, just made sure everything was good. I wasn't overheating anything, make sure I was getting some coolant through it because I was trying to bleed the coolant. And then it ran really bad when I restarted it, and it died in the driveway. So I'm gonna scan some codes and find out what there is to see. Well, overall things sound very bad. So that was a long day, and it ended on a disappointing note with the car having driven partway around the block. I stopped it and just checked everything, made sure my fluids were good. I was trying to heat up the engine so I could bleed or burp, as they say, the coolant, get it through the engine. It's still leaking coolant pretty bad, so I was bummed about that. But got back in, started up, and it ran terrible the whole way back. The other half of the block, two streets. It actually died on the driveway. We had to tow it up. Got up in front of the garage. I was kind of disappointed, so I went and had dinner. We pushed it into the garage, and I was going to pull the valve covers off, but first I just pulled the plugs, and cylinders 4, 3, and 2 had a noticeable amount of oil on the plugs, and then cylinder 1 took out the plug, and it didn't come out easily. So that concludes this section of the project. That 1.8T motor is done.